Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review from a quite chilly beer room. Not as warm today as it was supposed to be, but I've had a great day in Blackpool anyway, and I picked up some newbies on the way back, so I'm happy as they come. I did a review of this little fella, Brewferm Kriek, which is a cherry beer kit from Brewferm, obviously, which brews to about 5.5%. I did add another kilo of sugar and just to whop it up a little bit more. So, you know, it came out about 6.5% rather than 5.5%. On the day that I bottled it, it tasted good. It's been a while since, so here is the bottle. Can't really say much. You can't really see much in this colour. You might just about see the cherry colour into it. It's as solid as they come. It's been a few weeks now, so not as fizzy as it would be if it was in a warm environment. That's something to think about, you know. So, massive carbonation, absolutely massive. Same with lacing, good lacing all the way round. Cherry flavour in abundance. If you like your fruity beers, like Fruity, the strawberry one, you're going to love this. Massive head on it, obviously, as well. So, for me, the best homebrew fruit beer on the market. There's not many out there. There's not many at all, to be fair. Sad, because there's a lot of people like the fruit beers, you know. Some of the best beers on the market at the moment, the plum porters that are out. There's about 3 or 4 different breweries that do plum porters. Titanic and St. Peter's by far the most. Elgood's is another one, and there was another one, but I completely forgot who it was. And they're just the ones out there about. There's probably more, you know. But yeah, this is the king of the fruit beers. They do a raspberry beer, if memory serves me right. Must review it at some stage, you know, for review purposes, not just the fact that I like to have a drink. So, aroma, beautiful cherry, you know, lovely. Oh. And after a long day at theme parks, you know, that was flipping nice. So, let the wife drive today, and she's never drove on motorways, not for a long distance anyway. And she did the 120 mile drive to Blackpool. Well impressed with her, you know. I was a bit frightened at first, watching what she was doing, because obviously she's nervous as well. So you know, it's one of them things where you're having to watch, and not that I need to. She's a good driver. Anyway, got there, managed to get on the Icon, the brand new roller coaster that only came out last year. Fantastic front row, the experience, wow. And then went on an old ride called Revolution. It was on a news thing once where they were trying to eat sandwiches and stuff on it. And the worst thing about the ride, it's not the ride itself, it's going up the bloody metal steps. 4 floors of metal steps to get to the ride. And by the time you're up there, I'm already absolutely bottling it. And, you know, but yeah, great day there. So, you know, to come home, and I've drove back 120 miles back, absolutely floored it to get back. Obviously I don't break speed limits, but well, maybe about 5 or 10 miles an hour, if that. But the roads of Britain, I tell you what, if I'm doing 70, 75, everybody else is flying past me. God knows if there's speed cameras on these roads, but I must be the only one going half slow. But anyway, back safe, that's what's the main thing. But this, going back to the beers, this is an absolute beauty. You know, homebrew beers, like wines, need to mature. You know, you buy these kits and they say, oh, I drink from day one. But they're not that nice from day one. When they've stood for a bit, especially with beer kits, they go solid. That one's not solid now, as solid, but it's still quite, you know, it's not that springy. And then you know that the secondary fermentation has took place. A bit like bottle conditioning, you know, like, I'm not sure if it's exactly the same, but, you know, it can't be too far away. And it all helps, obviously, up the alcohol content just a smidget more, you know, while it's in there. Keeps it solid, keeps it from going off, I suppose, really. And the end product is that. So it's a lovely, what colour would you call that? Dark amber colour, a bit hazy. It might be because it's cold in here. I mean, tonight it's rather. Oh, it's actually 11 degrees, but I'm bloody freezing. So I won't be long. Well, not too long anyway. Oh, beautiful cherry. A taste to it, really nice. Really reminds me of Fruity. Now this, it's £24 to £25 for the kit. You get 12 litres, which is about 24 bottles. I'm not worried about the pints. You know, it's about 22 pints, but so 24 bottles. So you're paying £1 a bottle. So yeah, you know, it's an expensive homebrew kit. You know, make no mistakes, because most kits are 40 pints. But what you get from that is one of the best, you know, if not the best fruit beer that you'll ever taste. You know, if I can come across a plum flavoured beer, I'm going to be absolutely in love. I've heard there's one, I think it's a Belgian Abbey one kit that does it, and it is plum taste. So I may well, for my birthday, not buying any more kits at the moment. I'm still 1, 2, 3 ready to actually brew. So, you know, might need some more one day, you know, call the lads round and get a big booze up going, because I've got plenty. If you don't like fruit beers and you're not keen on cherry, you're not gonna, you know, this may be too much for you. But if you've tasted Fruity and cherry beers before, this is, you know, this is right down your avenue. Absolutely spot on the money. So, for a homebrew beer, I'm going to give it a whopping 4.65 out of 5. I think it borders. I don't think it quite gets into my top 10 beers. It's certainly on the fringe. It might just sneak in at number 10. Might, because I forgot what I've given. But it is, you know, it's an absolute revelation. I've brewed it 4 or 5 times now, and I've never had a problem brewing it. I've always tried to brew it a bit stronger, and the strength on that's lovely. You know, it's all about the fruit, all about the alcohol content, and it's gorgeous with it. A really decent beer. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm getting inside because I'm freezing. See you soon.